To say our teenagers are under large amounts of pressure is truly to understate the obvious. I mean, I remember when I was a teenager, it wasn't that long ago, but I remember just the pressure of making great grades. My mom was a teacher. I remember the pressures of even playing sports really well. I was in one of the top high school football states in the country, in Georgia. There's always pressure to be the starter on the team, to make all of the plays. But that's pressure. But that's really nowhere near the amount of pressure that our kids are dealing with now. See, social media has really created a whole new way to make our teenagers feel undervalued, to feel undeserving, or even unacceptable. It was hard enough when you had to spend 6 or 7 hours a day with maybe a bully at your school, but at least you got a break from it when you went home. See, but there's no break for our teens today. It follows them everywhere they go, on their phones, on social media. See, it's hard to find a teenager that doesn't seem to have their phone implanted on their body somewhere. And so how do we as parents help our teenagers handle the pressures that often are a part of their daily lives? How do we help them handle those things? Well, first, you need to let them know that you are there for them, that you are for them, that you're their biggest cheerleader and their biggest supporter, and that you will be there when they fail and when they succeed. You will encourage them when they're scared and applaud them when they are confident. See, basically our teenagers need to know that we have their back and that they can trust us. And see, that's not always easy, because our teenagers can make some really, really poor decisions that make us wonder, where did their brain go? When did it decide to go on vacation? So we need to be giving them permission to come to you when they are feeling stressed or when they're feeling pressured. And they need to know that you are a safe place for them and their emotions. And so those emotions can be scary, and they're probably still learning how to deal with them. And then you need to recognize when your teenager just might need some outside help on learning how to navigate the world. See, if the pressures are getting to them and you feel like you just can't seem to help them out, it's important to find another person that they feel like they can talk to. Whether it be someone in the church like myself, or one of their other many leaders here, or maybe it's a family friend, or maybe it's an aunt, an uncle, or a grandparent. See, our teenagers are a rolling mess of emotions, and they need to have a healthy way of releasing those emotions. Otherwise, it may release in ways that can affect them physically or emotionally or mentally. Now, please know that supporting your teen doesn't mean that you completely agree with them, or that you have to bail them out of their natural consequences that result from their own decisions. But you never feel more weak when you feel alone, and never more confident when you know somebody is with you. So you're really just telling your teenager that you value them because of who they are and not because of what they do or don't do. And so really help and stand beside your teenager and let them know that you care.